What's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint. Today we're going to take a look at every Valiant Omnibus that has been released so far, so stay tuned. Alright, so Valiant has only released Omnibus for their original 90s runs. They have standard size hardcovers of the 90s stuff as well, and then for their modern runs they have deluxe editions, which you've seen that I've done a read through of every single one. So this is all classic material. We're going to take a look at each book, what it collects, and if they're truly oversized. There's a lot of beef with the interior artwork being standard size with just a big white border. So we'll take a look at each of them, and we'll see if that's true. So the first book is Archer and Armstrong. Now, I haven't read these 90s runs yet. Like I said, I'm up to date with almost every one of their modern deluxe editions. And Archer and Armstrong, I really liked that first. I like Armstrong. He is brothers to the Eternal Warrior, and Archer was like this cult-raised, kind of can mimic all of your powers. So I'm sure that borrows heavily from the original run. This collects Archer and Armstrong 0 through 26, Eternal Warrior 25, Chaos Effect Omega, and Rise 0, along with Archer and Armstrong, the Foundation of the Sect, which is that cult that Archer was a part of. This had a $100 price tag when it came out, and I believe they all have these kind of black leather type of hardcovers to them. I hear a lot of cracking. Let's go ahead and stretch that spine, yo. All right, let's take a look at Archer and Armstrong. All right, here's a better look at the dust jacket for Archer and Armstrong. You can see very much more of a 90s style than we're used to with the current Valiant universe. You can see the spine. You can see the back here. Complete classic omnibus. The inside of the dust jacket here. And like I mentioned, the all black leather type of hardcover with the gold foil logos. So here we are. Similar to the deluxe editions with the front and with the table of contents. So here's kind of where the beef lies with these omnibus that are oversized editions. But really, as you can see, they have these thick black borders, and you're really getting a standard size comic book as far as the pages are concerned. It's not really a deal breaker for me. I guess they didn't want to blow it up, and maybe it would have lost quality with the artwork or something, but you are getting a lot of black borders. At least with Archer and Armstrong. We'll have to take a look at the other volumes to see if they are the same. But with being one of the stronger titles of the current modern universe, I'm interested to checking this out. Alright, next up we have Bloodshot. This is the most recent release out of these omnibus. And Bloodshot is probably like their flagship title. It's kind of like their Deadpool mixed with their Wolverine, mixed with, I don't know, Terminator. But the classic material collects 0 through 25 of Bloodshot with Rise 0, Eternal Warrior 5, and Eternal Warrior 14 through 16, Secret Weapons 3, 9 through 10, and 13, and Hardcore number 5. So there is supposedly a movie in the works with Vin Diesel playing as Bloodshot. I hope that actually does get made and is successful, so it can really help out the Valiant universe. Those guys are super cool. They actually were sending us stuff to review, so shout out to Valiant. And we kind of took a look at this at my latest omnibus haul, but let's flip through Bloodshot again. All right, here we have the front and back dust jacket for Bloodshot. I like how all the spines are in sync with each other. That's a good look. Very plain on the inside of the dust jackets here. All right, Bloodshot on the front. I didn't show the spine of the other one, but similar spines. So it looks like we have the same kind of thing here with the white border instead of the black border, where you're really not getting an oversized page here. You're really getting a standard size comic in an omnibus format. Very similar with the artwork. They're all probably going to look the same, but it looks dope. Alright, so if Bloodshot's the most recognizable, Ninjak is probably a close second. Ninjak or Ninja K is kind of like Valiant's Ninja Batman type of mercenary, maybe even Deathstroke type of character. Working for MI6, he's like a European mercenary, but he's tactical, he's athletic, and he's a dope character. This one collects Ninjak 1 through 26 with issue 0 and 00. Ninjak Yearbook number 1 from 1994, Bloodshot 5 and 6, and Secret Weapons 5. All of them had a $100 cover price on them, but let's take a look at Ninjak. Alright, so taking a look at Ninjak here. I thought the cover was kind of an odd choice. I wonder if that's actually one of the covers in the inside, because it looks kind of like updated, a little bit modernized. Looks like Joe Quesada worked on this book too. Yep. Joe Quesada, Jimmy Palmiotti, who worked on Harley Quinn. So guys had an earlier start here with Valiant. So the Ninjak book is not really leathery. It's more like a canvas hardcover here. Kind of just like those deluxe editions I was talking about. And same kind of credits and table of contents. Okay, so that was the actual cover, but it was a foil wraparound cover. Okay. Yeah, so same deal. Not really oversized, because you have the borders. Oops. They all have bonus material at the end as well, like these sketches or the original artwork. Here's that wraparound cover. Joe Quesada did the pencils on this. Yeah, it looks like they definitely touched it up here. Let's see. Yeah, the omnibus version. So they recolored it for this. Alright, Quantum and Woody. This was probably one of my least favorite reads of the modern iteration. It was just kind of slapstick and zany. Valiant tries to have a title that kind of fits in each genre of comics. So this was trying to capture that Harley Quinn, like, modern Deadpool demographic. I hear the 90s stuff is actually way better. You know, it kind of looks better. It looks like Quantum is more like a Moon Knight type of character. But they have these kind of Quantum Wonder Twin Power Activate power sets. Collect 0 through 21 and issue 32 of Quantum and Woody. The Goat, Hades number 1, and Exo Man OWar number 16. Let's take a look and see how the 90s Quantum and Woody looks. Alright, here's Quantum and Woody. Like I said, you got a very much like a Moon Knight type of vibe here, right? Let's take a look at the inside of this omnibus and see if it looks a little bit better than the modern run. Looks like Christopher Priest worked on this. Didn't he do Black Panther? I'm pretty sure. Quantum and Woody, brothers from another mother. Oh yeah, with the goat. And that's was it Quantum's dad? They have these quantum powers where they have to be around each other or have to touch bracelets or something. Looks like Clerks. It says Jerks. I mean, you can tell it's a little bit zany, but it looks alright. It does look better than the modern stuff. Last up, Exo Man OWar. I really like this character. He does feel like a hybrid Iron Man mixed with a Thor. And I hate to always compare these to existing characters, but for those of you who haven't read Valiant, maybe to give you a better idea of what you're getting into. But the modern iteration was really cool. Kind of like he's kind of like Captain America in the sense he's a man out of time. He's from like the 16th century, and the alien race enslaves him. He overpowers them. They rebel, and then he comes back to Earth in modern times. At least in the current run. I'm not sure how different that is from this run, but it collects 0 through 30 of XO Man OWar, Armorine 0, and XO Database number 1. Plus it has material from Secret of the Valiant Universe number 1. So let's take a look at XO Man OWar. It actually has DCBS and in-stock trades on the dust jacket, so that's pretty cool. Alright, the last book, XO Man OWar. You see IST getting some love on the dust jacket there. Joe Quesada worked on this one as well. Lantern, Shooter. Okay. Yeah, Bob Lanton, Jim Shooter. So, some big names. Black leathery type of book. Silver foil. Looks like similar to the Ninjak issue number 0. Foil wraparound cover. This one's got the black borders on it. Looks like a similar origin to how the reboot is. So the reboot's kind of just modernized these 90s stories is what it looks like. I feel like he suffered from his name. If he would have had a more catchy name, I think that the character would have been more popular. Plus, it also does have like those Iron Man similarities, you know? But I definitely enjoyed the modern iteration of this, so looks like it borrowed heavily from this. Alright, so flipping through these makes me really want to dive into the 90s Valiant universe. I should really just pick up one of these and start reading. Let me know what you think about the Valiant Classic Omnibus in the comments below. Make sure to drop that like, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more daily content. Keep it minty fresh. Peace. What's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint. Today we're going to What's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint. Today we're going to take a look at fucking shit. Alright, so Valiant has only released